All right, so apparently we had a fight last week at a bar or club. Take your pick. Remy got us in there first, and then she absolutely fucked it up by outing this dude named Skull, who was like the leader or something. I don't know. But she outed him as an informant. He got thrown out a window. I had a shield that I hit people with pretty hard, I would say. Yeah, we don't know if Skull's dead. He's just unconscious, and he's fat as fuck. So that was that.
Hi, my name's Allie, and I play River.
My name is Kyle Castles. I play Oswald Silva.
Hi guys, my name is Elena, and I play Remy.
And my name is James, and I'll be your friendly neighborhood dungeon master for this evening. And welcome to Dice Drop. You guys had just gotten back to the warehouse, you guys were told to head in, get some rest. Rodney was going to take care of Skull. You can hear him outside just going, "Oh, you're a heavy mother. Oh, no. Okay."
Hey, Rodney, do you need any help with that? Please say no.
No. Go rest. Just go rest. All right.
I walk over and I give him my shield just so he can like put his body on the shield and then slide him.
That's smart.
I'm like, here, you can use this to basically make a sled and get his body over there, I guess. I ain't helping. I'm going to bed, but...
No, I'm good.
Can River be like, "Hey, before I take a bubble bath, are you sure I can use my arms as ropes?" She just like wraps her arms around.
Just go rest. You guys have had a long night. Just go.
All right.
River goes
say I
to a
didn't
bubble
try.
bath. River goes and has a bubble bath and fills the bath up with like so many bubbles, and then wraps her dreads around her eyes and just like chills there.
What she doesn't know is Jira's right outside the door because he knows the water is there. He heard the faucet and he's like, You just hear a light scratching on the door.
Jira, I know it's you. Please no.
So it's more like a curtain, and hear
Jira
like
definitely walks in.
Yeah, Jira just kind of pokes his head in.
He's like, hello.
Sticks his tongue out at you and just.
River doesn't see it. River doesn't see it. Her dreads are in front of her eyes.
Okay. So, Oswald, you said you're going to bed.
Yep.
Okay. Remy, what are you doing?
I feel like she'd be organizing the clothes that she got while they were out shopping. Because, like, clearly they would have gotten, like, more than, like, one set of clothes, like normal human beings.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
yeah,
like she's like organizing them underneath her bed, and then she's like, "Oh no," and then she's like reorganizing them like in a different way. She's like, "Oh no," and then she's like just basically like trying to keep her mind busy because she knows I made an oopsie.
So yeah, it's based when you guys went shopping with Shade, Shade would have told you to get some more clothes.
I regret the thing I did.
Thank you, Kyle.
If you're wondering what it is, tell you what I did. I did a bad thing.
But yeah, she's sitting there and she's like reorganizing and then organizing, and then like she'll sit still like, yeah, and then she'll like put on like her pajamas, and then she'll like get ready like underneath the bed, and then she'll be like, no, and then she starts reorganizing. She starts organizing again.
Okay. River, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
Oh, is River out of the bath now?
I got a 27.
You hear Jira's claws as he tries to climb into the tub.
She takes the dread off of her eye and goes, "Excuse you."
He sticks his tongue out.
River.
He's just got a frozen hair. He's just kind of frozen there, sticks his tongue out at you.
River just goes, Oswald, come get your giant lizard.
Just asleep, dead to the world.
Jira kind of senses he's not wanted there, despite the fact that there's water, and you can see him like disappointingly climb down and leave.
She takes a little bit of the water in the tub and just flicks it on the bathroom floor for him to roll around it.
So
He's like
there's a couple
with the dust baths.
So there's a couple little drops on the floor. He looks down, looks back at you, looks down at it, and leaves.
That's all you're getting, buddy.
I've never been so insulted in my life.
You're not getting in the tub with me.
And I thought the amount of water the other one gave me yesterday was bullshit. This is some more bullshit.
You're not getting any more from me, and you're not getting in the tub with me.
He's gone.
Good.
Yes, so Remy, you're still organizing. Oswald's asleep. River, how long would you say that River's in the bath for?
Probably about 30 minutes.
Okay. Remy, since Oswald's asleep, I need you to give me a perception check.
Okay. 15. It is a total of a 13 plus 2.
Okay. And River, give me another perception check.
Okay. Let's choose another one because that one rolled for me really well. That's a 19.
Okay. So, River, as you're walking back to your room,
Dressed in a towel, by the way. Nothing else.
yeah, you notice that Data's door is open a crack,
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
and both of you guys hear Rodney and Data talking inside, and it sounds like a pretty serious conversation.
Does River see, are Remy and River staring at each other?
Remy, do you come out of your room at all?
Do I hear Data talking?
Yeah, you hear it.
I imagine that the curtain is closed, so Remy doesn't think I imagine it looks like this. She walks up to the edge of her curtain and puts her ear close to it so she can try to hear, and River can just see the silhouette of Remy up against the curtain trying to listen.
Can River then go over to Remy's room curtain and just be like, Princess, come on, let's go.
And then I just look at her and I'm like, what? You're in a towel. Where am I supposed to be following you?
We're gonna go listen to them.
Oh, okay. And then I tiptoe.
River's looking up to the sky like, my lord, why have you forsaken me with this project of a girl? Okay, so I'm right outside the door, so they can't see me if they look out the door. And I assume River's on the other side of that door. I mean, Remy's on the other side of that door.
Yeah, probably.
The silhouette of the door frame, and then one of us is on one side and the other one is on the other.
Okay. I need you both to give me a stealth check.
Yep.
Yeah, trying to sneak up on people.
Bitch, you better be stealthy.
No, I'm not that stealthy.
Oh, shit. Well, I got a 26.
I got a 6. I got a 3 plus 3.
River's just looking at Remy.
I'm telling you, Remy is not that stealthy.
Well, I got a 26.
Wait, so since we've established that Jiro's just wandering around, can we just say that she trips over Jiro?
Yeah, Remy, it's kind of dark outside, out in the hallway, the main area, and you don't see the 3-foot water dragon as he's just kind of laying in the middle of the floor, as he does.
I'm coming around the side of the
More
couch.
annoying cat.
I'm coming around the side of the couch, and I'm thinking oh good, there's nothing there that I can trip on, and then there's Jira.
River's just staring at Remy. But she's like hidden behind, I guess, the door. So like if they come out, they can't really see her because she rolled that 26, James. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
So she's just like, why? You were the worst.
They don't seem to. No, it's like they go quiet for a second.
And I just stay completely still. And then I just go, I'm okay.
River like puts her face in her hands and she's like, don't laugh. You can't laugh right now.
And then I like do like the whole motion of like acting like I'm going towards the kitchen, like with my steps, like pop, 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 and then like turn on the water and like turn it off and pop, 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 pop.
Okay.
That's what I do.
River's just going like, I'm gonna have to flash Rodney. That's gonna be the only way. So he doesn't think that we're just eavesdropping on him, because we totally are. I'm going to have to flash Rodney.
So they go quiet for a minute. You hear Rodney audibly sigh when Remy yells, I'm okay.
Of course.
And then they kind of go back to their conversation. And you hear, Data, I need on that frequency now. I'm working on it, Rod. Give me a second. And you should be on it now. Shade, are you okay? Hood's been what? What are you guys doing?
So, James,
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to roll another stealth check just to see if what would happen if I just stepped a little bit.
Uh-huh.
I rolled a nat 1.
So you try to get a little closer, like you're trying to figure out what is going on with Hood.
Uh-huh.
You trip over your own feet and go through the door.
River just does like one of those things where she's trying to pretend like she didn't just fall and that was totally intentional. So she just looks up at him and puts her hand up, and her like head is like on her chin, just like, hi. I'm in a towel.
Data swivels around in his chair just enough to look over his shoulder, which you may want to pull down a little bit, and goes back to his computer.
River looks down and goes, what's wrong with Hoodie?
Hoodie. The
Dumbass got himself captured.
How the fuck did he get himself captured? He has like...
You see Rodney go over to one of the walls and just punch it.
Whoa, man. You okay? Don't go killing the house. Tell me what's up. She's pulling up her towel, like...
So... You don't understand the consequences of what could happen if they have Hood for too long. This is the place that...
Hood?
The same place that put in the fucking implant in his eye and fucked with his head the last time they had him.
Alright, your accent's coming out, so I'm gonna say that you're a little bit angry.
Just a little. I don't have an accent.
You sound a little bit like Oswald. So, this is what we're gonna do. Hear me out. At least me, you guys didn't notice I was there for 5 minutes until I did a little slippery doodah. So, I'm really stealthy. We can probably wake up Oswald. I say we leave Princess here to let her think about what she did.
And then you just hear Remy just audibly go, oh!
Princess was listening too.
Yeah, we noticed that one.
And then she does finger guns, but you didn't notice me.
Well, not until you fell through the door.
Hey. Sometimes it be like that.
It don't always be like it is, but it do.
Oswald, when did you wake up?
I've been here the whole time.
Oh, shit. He's better at stealth than me.
I mean, it's not hard. You kicked a lizard.
I mean, I did get a stealth check of 20.
Listen, it's not my fault that water dragon just pops up out of nowhere.
I'm sorry. When you started talking just now, I immediately thought of Carol Baskin.
Whack him.
Carol Baskin. Killed her.
Carol motherfucking Baskin.
Check on that this
God
episode.
damn it.
We're gonna take this episode.
This is the end of this episode. Yeah.
All right.
Rewind.
Look, I hate to ask you to go in, especially after you guys just got back from a mission of your own.
Let me get clothes on, so I'm not talking to you in a towel, and
Please
we can
do.
actually. Oh, is this distracting?
You see, like, he has not looked directly at you this whole time.
We're just like, oh, is this? You can look at me, Rodney. It's okay.
Please go put some clothes on.
All right, I'll go get some clothes on. River leaves to get clothes on and then goes back into the room. I want you to know she's just in like short shorts and like a big t-shirt because she's not in the outside yet. So she's just like, all right, I have clothes on. Can we talk now? Can you look at me?
He looks at you.
That was pretty fast. How'd you get dressed that quick?
River then makes her entire body into a bridge and goes, I can do this.
That has no bearing on how quick you get dressed, but all right.
Can just flip the clothes on.
I don't think that's how that works.
You should watch me.
I don't think I want to.
Due to my fashion check of 17, I like look at the bridge and I'm just like, yeah, checks out.
God.
See, it's moments like that River likes Remy. All right, so
Rodney's just kind of pinching the bridge of his nose. You know what? All of you guys go to bed.
no, we're fucking helping you get Hood. Hey, princess, your boyfriend's in trouble.
And I just look and I just go, Warren? No.
Who the fuck is Warren?
Oh, it's a long story there, sweetheart. What are we doing?
We're getting Hood. Hood's captured. You listened to that entire conversation. Where were you?
She was busy yelling at
change
Vera
the
for just
subject.
laying there.
I'm trying to change the subject.
Of what? What subject do you want to change? The fact that you're the reason that there's a 300-pound giant in the living room?
At that moment, you hear a giant.
He's not quiet.
Well,
Rodney looks at you, Remy. Rodney looks at you.
mhm.
Look, this is a stealth mission. You hear me?
Uh-huh.
If you scream out your name, you and I are going to have some words. More than we already need to have.
Yeah, you definitely sound like me when you're mad.
River
I
just goes.
don't have an accent.
River looks
See, now
over
you
at Oswald.
covered it up. I see you. I see you.
I like lean over to Oswald and I'm just like, he definitely has an accent, right?
River looks over at Oswald and goes, it's kind of cute when he does it.
Sorry, I'm eating a Crunch Bar. I don't know where I got this, but I'm eating.
Where did you pull that out of?
I honestly don't know. I think it was in Rodney's car.
Pretty sure that Oswald is
You
just
hear-
an alien creature.
You hear data from his computer. You know, sometimes food comes from heaven, like that biscuit this morning.
I just stare unblinkingly at Data.
I just look at Dada and I just have like this sad look on my face, like, oh, sweet pea.
Wait, is Rodney in the room?
Yes, he's staring at all of us like we're morons.
No, how does he react to me saying that I found the Crunch Bar in his car?
That's probably like 3 months old.
It's a candy bar. It can't pop. Oh. All right. We're going to have to leave in a few minutes. I'll be right back.
River
Well,
is
he's
on the
doing
floor
that.
crying, laughing.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go get changed into my stealthy clothes. And then you just hear, like, go over to...
Wait, what's her stealthy clothes? River
I
looks
swear
at
I swear to God, if she comes back in neon, I will not be surprised.
Okay, so her
River
You
stealthy...
just
Rodney.
You just hear... I don't know why my PS4 started making noise. You just hear Oswald off in the background, kind of like, oh God, why did I eat that?
River's just like, I'm going in this. No one's gonna stop me from leaving this house in a big t-shirt and short shorts. I don't give a fuck.
That's entirely fair.
Now,
Now,
Rodney, I'm gonna need to know a little bit more of where he's at. I know he's at like a lab.
Data, can you pull up the schematics for me? Yeah, sure. And he taps a few buttons and he pulls up. Looks like the top half of a skyscraper on one of the screens. It's a very distinctive looking skyscraper. You've definitely seen it on the skyline before. This is Astoria Cyber Tech, where Hood and Shade are right now.
Where is Shade exactly?
According to her, she's on the 249th floor. She's pinned down in a closet.
How is she pinned down? She can go invisible.
They have patrols all over that floor.
You see Oswald come back in and say, why doesn't she just come out of the closet?
River looks over at Oswald and he just goes, she already is.
Oh. No, I meant literally.
Oh.
I mean, she probably could, but she needs some help getting Hood out of there.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. I would just rather, if I had a choice of who to go on this little outing with, it would be Shade rather than the princess who's going through her mall of a closet right now.
And at this moment, Rennie slides open the curtain, and then you see her in her little stealth outfit, and it is a black turtleneck sweater with the black jeans that she was wearing at the club previously, and then she has her hair in a little fishtail braid, and she has a little black beanie on, and then she's wearing black little ankle boots, and she's just like, ta-da!
River whips her head back at Rodney.
I am gonna walk up to Data and I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna be like, hey, so do you know where like the central security is in this place?
As far as I can tell, it is on floor 250, right here in the middle. And he kind of points to the place on the schematic.
Okay, so you know how I can talk to computers, right?
Yes.
What if, and hear me out, we went to the 250th floor and then I just convinced the security system somehow to shut down?
An interesting plan.
Worth a shot, I think.
It could work. I can't access that system. The system is too sophisticated.
Now,
Too
James,
sophisticated for Data. Ooh.
Ooh.
real question.
Data like leans over to where his tower is hidden, and he points to the word Astoria on the computer.
I have no idea what that means.
Astoria Cyber Tech, the building that you are infiltrating tonight.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
All right then.
I think we've all fully understand right now that Oswald does not pay attention to anything ever.
Nope. All I know is we're going to a building and I'm shutting down security system to get Hood out of someplace. And Shade.
And that's all you really do need to know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so real question, James.
Mm-hmm.
Would Remy know this building? Like, has she been in this building before?
Oh, yeah.
Because of, like, working with her dad? So, like, she would somewhat know the layout.
Mm-hmm. You know when you... give me an intelligence check real quick.
Okay. Just an intellect 9. So, like, maybe when she was younger, but
When
not
you were-
recently.
When you were very young, you remember kind of being in this building. The name Astoria Cyber Tech is kind of ringing a bell. Other than, you know, their technology being almost everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't really remember a whole lot.
Would I know if my dad, like, was he separate from them, or did he work, like, as a branch off of them?
You remember, like, a bring your daughter to work kind of day,
Okay.
but you don't remember... You remember your father's lab, that's about it.
Okay.
You remember he used to work there at some point.
All right. Makes sense.
Hey, one more thing, Rodney.
Yeah.
Do you know where Hood is, or are we gonna have to find him?
We don't know.
All right, that's cool.
So, as far as I can tell, there are 2 entrances into this place. Astoria Cybertech owns the top 10 floors of the skyscraper. There is a balcony leading to the upper entrance, leading to the main entrance. There is also roof access that would lead you to the 255th floor.
How are we going to get on the roof from the outside?
And that's when, like, Remy sort of, like...
I guess the floating cars, huh?
Yeah, like, a light bulb, like, just goes off. And she's just like, hover cars. Like, for me, that's a light bulb moment.
Right.
Hover cars.
River doesn't generally go that high in hover cars. She just knows how to make them go fast and how to maneuver them, so...
Rodney just kind of looks at you, gives you like a blank stare until Remy says hover car, and then he points at her.
River goes, I don't go that high in them.
Well, you're going to tonight. And he pulls the key out of his pocket for the speeder that you guys drove to and from the disco, and holds them out to you.
To me?
Yep.
I think it's safe to say that I'm the one who should drive. Just putting that out there.
Boy, I have a +8 to vehicles.
Yeah, but I want to see if I can talk to the car and then make it drive.
Okay, how about River gives the keys to Oswald real fast and goes, if you can make it talk, you can drive it. If you can't make it talk, it's on me.
Hold on, let me see here. Okay, so it says that I can communicate with electronic devices. At the GM's discretion, I can use technology skill as an interaction skill when communicating with machines. So that one's entirely up to you.
If he can talk to it, he can drive it. If he can't talk to it, he's not driving it.
What, you don't trust me driving?
River just looks at Oswald and goes, I've been in about 45, 46 street races. I know how to hide from the fucking cops. And also... Huh?
Oswald, I need you to give me either a technology or a vehicles check.
Okay, I'll probably do, let's see, which one is higher? Vehicles is higher, so that's a 21.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Okay, so given that you were just recently in this car, you know that it doesn't have an autopilot function.
Okay.
So your ability to talk to machines is pretty much limited to what they're already programmed to do.
Right, and this is just a basic car, so it has no ability to think the way that a computer would.
Right.
Okay. Well, apparently this thing is too stupid for me to talk to it, so here you go. Then I throw the keys.
River catches them. She looks over at Rodney, though, and goes, you're going to be watching us, though, right? Because, like, I felt a little bit safer knowing that you had a gun around us, and it seems like you're staying here. Is that what's going on?
Somebody needs to watch the behemoth.
River just looks over, and she's just like, "That's smart. That's a good plan. After we get Hood, he's going to have a good talking to with Little Miss. I have to change into my stealth outfit over there, right?"
And I gesture to the outfit again.
Get in the back of the car. If you're a shotgun, I'm killing you.
I immediately run outside and yell, "Shotgun!" and
Oswald's
slide right
already
in.
sitting in the front seat, so because I had to go over and
How
talk
did
to him
River
and
become-
talk to the car. So
How did River become the leader of this group?
I don't think River's the leader.
At this point, it's Rodney.
At this point, it is Rodney.
So Rodney follows you guys out. Leans against the car as you guys are getting in.
I'm already in the car.
Yeah, River gets in. She is like buckling herself up.
I just dead eye Remy from the front seat. I'm like, I'm already here, you bitch.
All of us in the car on the way there should just be like, "I'm Remy Monet Lancaster."
Right, just making fun of her the whole time, like, I'm Remy Monet Lancaster.
Remy Monet Lancaster.
I can move water with my mind.
But only if I don't think about it.
So Rodney is kind of braced up against the car. He has his hands on the driver's side door.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at all three of you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You three are going without experience, without much knowledge of where you guys are going, and much knowledge of your abilities.
I think I got a pretty good handle on mine.
At this point, Oswald's eyes go wide, and he's like, I forgot my shield inside. I'll be right back.
River's looking at Oswald.
Do you want me to have the shield or not?
Go get it. Go get it.
All right.
Can I look dead center at Rodney
Please.
and be like, "Listen, I know I screwed up,
Oh,
but
really?
here's
It's
the
Remy
deal."
Monet Lancaster.
And I shove a hand right up into River's face, and I'm like, "Listen,
She looks at
out of all the people, if you're unable to get a shot in, I'm the one person who knows out of this entire group that also knows how to use a gun. I need something in there in case, the whole water thing doesn't work. Because at this point, a gun is a lot more reliable than my water."
Can we have a gun for her? To shoot her with when she inevitably fucks up.
Oswald gets back in the car, and he's like, it's okay. I have a shield now. If she shoots me, I'll be fine.
Remy, give me a persuasion check
Okay.
and take an extra +2.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do this, add +2, It's a 13. But no, I don't want to use it. I don't want to use a hero point.
Rodney,
Wait, 7 + 4 is... Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Just double checking my math. Sorry.
okay. Rodney looks at you, kind of drums his fingers on the car door.
Mm-hmm.
Looks at River.
Mm-hmm.
River winks at him.
He looks back at you, Remy. Reaches behind him, pulls the pistol from earlier, flips it around, and hands it to you.
Okay, and then I look inside and
Before
check
you grab it,
Okay.
he pulls it back real quick for emergency use only and hands it to you now.
I
Okay.
whisper to Remy, and I'm like, that means use it immediately.
I also whisper to Remy, that means absolutely do not use it immediately.
Okay. So then I like check to see how many bullets are in the gun. How many bullets?
It's a full chamber of 13.
Full chamber of 13. Okay, so he put in 3 new bullets, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I make sure that the safety is on, and then I tuck it into my boot for easy access.
Okay. So, given your knowledge of firearms, I'm not going to have you roll anything for it. Just you check it over real quick, and you put it away. Okay. Rodney looks at all of you. Take care of each other. Bring our people home. That is your mission.
Oh, I also want to make sure that I have the water bottle. So it's backup. I want that to be there so that we don't go later like, oh, Remy, you forgot your water bottle. What are you going to do?
All right.
So River's like looking, as soon as he says take care of each other, River like is not used to that sort of feeling. So she just like breathes in and out and then looks over at Remy and looks over at Oswald and goes, yeah, okay.
Oswald's just sitting there. He knows he'll be fine. He's getting kind of cocky at this point.
Rodney puts a hand on your shoulder, River, gives you a nod, and then walks back toward the warehouse.
River silently is checking out his ass.
I slide back into the car. I slide back into the car and I just go, get in the car, lovebird, and slam the door.
River's already in the car. She's waiting for you to get in the car. She's staring at his ass from the car.
Sorry that I don't know where everybody is.
You're the only one outside of the vehicle.
No.
Can I just say a side note? This whole River and Remy just passing back and forth. Hey, your boyfriend's in trouble. Hey, lovebirds.
Where's Warren? Who the fuck is Warren?
Anywho.
All right, let's go to the lab. Like, all right, princess, you're gonna be my navigator.
All right, start the car.
She did. She's waiting for you to tell her where the fuck to go.
Sorry, but you didn't tell me that you started the car.
I started the goddamn car, princess.
Okay, so then I give her like clear directions on how to get there. Like, take this street, go up this so many ways, and then blah 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 blah.
Okay, so it's about a 15-minute flight. Now, as you approach the building, are you guys taking the roof entrance or the main entrance?
I think it'd be smarter for the roof.
Yeah, I would say the roof. Because if we're going to do the plan of like me going into the security room and trying to shut it down, then that makes the most sense.
Okay. But also remember that Shade is on a floor below the security room.
Yeah, no, that's my point. Like, go to the security room.
I'm a spider monkey.
First.
It's fine.
Okay. All right. So, you guys... The vehicle you were flying is fairly stealthy. It's just a black speeder. It's fairly quiet. You zoom in, land on the fairly flat part of the roof, and you see a door on the other side of the roof. I assume you guys get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, I land it and I turn it off and I make sure all the lights are off and that's in like a really dark, shadowy part of the roof.
Okay.
Hidden behind something or other.
Can I do a perception check to see if, one, there's anybody on the roof that isn't us, and two, if there's like a tarp or something like that I can throw over the car?
Yeah. So, Oswald, you wanted to check to see if there was a tarp or anything around?
Yeah, and also to see if there's any people that aren't us up here.
That would be smart. I'd like to do that too.
That's bad. I got an 8.
It's very dark.
Well, can I at least see if like I can see a light of like a camera at the roof? So like if even though if anyone's not up there, like I'll see if people see us like coming in.
Give me a perception check.
All right. I got a 25.
Jesus.
I got a +8 to perception.
How do you have that much?
I know where to put my stats.
No.
She also lived on the
I spread
streets.
my stats around.
So you do see it's very small, but you do see a little red light, like to the upper left of the door.
Is there anything in Rodney's car that I can use to cover it up?
Not really. The car is it's
Fair.
yeah. Except for, the crunch bar that Oswald found probably under the seat. It's been there for 3 months.
Okay, this is a long shot.
Is there another crunch bar?
Can I take Remy's hat? Can I take Remy's hat, her goddamn stupid ass black ass beanie, and throw it over the camera?
If you ask her, she will give it to you.
Remy, give me your fucking hat.
And then she holds on to it and she's like, why?
What do you mean fucking why? I'm gonna cover up that camera over there.
And then I look to where you're pointing the camera and I'm like, ah! And then I take off the beanie and I hand it to her.
River, give me a sleight of hand check. And take an extra... Huh?
I asked her for it. Oh,
Yeah,
is it to cover up the camera?
Yeah. But take an extra +2 because of your stretchiness.
Okay. I got 24.
Sweet.
Okay.
These new dice like me. I like them. They're pretty.
So you stretch your arm with the beanie around the camera and place the beanie over the lens.
Good.
Okay.
But here's a long shot. Based upon my personal knowledge, me, not as Remy, that camera, if this was a security camera, it would have to be connected to the security system, right? Could essentially Oswald talk to the camera to relay a message like a camera normally does, relays messages to a security system? Could he be able to do it that way? And shut off the security?
Even then, he could talk to it without them seeing us, because if they see us and he's talking to it, then they're going to notify somebody.
Yeah.
I suppose that would get me into the security system itself.
Because we don't know if this door, if there is a door up on, there is a door up on this roof, if it's going to go off if we go in.
Are we calling the camera technology, or are we calling it a machine, though?
No, that would be technology.
Yeah, that'd be technology.
Because the way that it's worded is I can communicate with electronic devices, making inquiries and understanding their replies.
Oh,
so,
okay.
In terms of machines would be I don't know, something at a factory or a car or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And even though this might not have the ability to speak, it might have the ability to understand and relay that message to the main hub.
Yeah, and like it says, I can understand their replies. So, most are limited by programming and peripherals in terms of what they know and may not be able to answer some inquiries with anything. So, it's possible that this camera can't say or can't tell me anything, but we'll find out. I guess at that point, I'll scooch over to the camera, but just still out of view.
Okay.
If I can do that.
Okay.
Well, he's over it now anyway, so it's not going to be able to see you.
And I obviously relay all of this information to the group, and I pose it as a question for Oswald if he wants to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I can give it a try. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Yeah, so I walk over and I kind of do a little psst. Hey, you awake? Can you hear me?
Why is Oswald talking to technology so fucking endearing?
Because it's like he's talking to kids.
Might as well be. I can take 24 of you.
You get no reply.
Can you give me some indication that you can hear me?
You hear nothing.
River is whispering over to Remy and is like, this is like the one time I was in like my 5th foster house and the other kids in there started playing with Ouija boards. It's weird shit, man.
I walk back over and I'm like, okay, 2 things. 1, it can't hear me. 2, what's a Luigi board?
Hold on. You know how sometimes whenever you have to talk to ghosts, that just gave me a perfect idea. Thank you, River. So
River
you know how sometimes you have to ask.
Staring into the night sky.
How close did you get to the camera?
Probably not that close. Maybe within like 5 feet.
Okay. As you approach, a light turns on right in front of the door.
Light turns on in front of the door. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any indication if it's a good light or bad light? A hide light, or a hide people are coming light, or a enter light?
It's just like a floodlight.
Oh.
So probably like a motion sensor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, here's my idea: is that I'm gonna use Remy's voice. So you know how like with the Luigi board, with the Ouija board. Thank you, River, for helping me get this idea. You know how sometimes you have to ask yes or no questions. Why don't you just ask the camera a yes or no question and ask it to move one way for yes and the other way for no?
I could give that a try. I guess I gotta go over and do that.
Fucking Luigi board.
All right, yeah, so I go over and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give this one more shot. Move to the left if you can hear me. Don't move if you can't.
No movement.
Oh, damn it.
Give me a technology check.
Okay. Okay. That's a 5.
Okay. So it looks to it's a camera. That
Cool.
much is for sure.
Awesome.
It just doesn't seem to like you.
No. Did I have
Alright.
an ancestor at some point?
Then I guess at this point we just have to try the door.
Yeah. I look at him, I'm like, I hope it's not cute, right?
Is there any way that... Can I just do a perception check? Just like a general perception check, especially because of that floodlight that just came on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your paranoia check.
Xander check. Is he on the roof?
He's on the roof. He's the BBEG.
I got a 12.
Okay. You don't see a whole lot new, but you do see, now that the lights come on, you do see the door. Of course, it's shut, but you also see a scanner of some kind on the wall next to it.
Fuck. Okay. This is a wild and stupid ass idea.
I was going to say,
worked before.
I was going to say, hey, Remy, you said that your dad used to come here.
Yeah.
You said you came with him?
Uh-huh.
Is there a chance that you could have a clearance?
I And while like she's like saying this, like the wheels are turning, and she's like just slowly making her way to the door with like her hand out, and then just puts her hand on top of it.
River at that moment starts talking to her watch like, Rodney, I'm so sorry if this was a stupid plan. It was my fault this time.
You put your hand on the scanner.
Mm-hmm.
You wait a second. It kind of flickers to life. Scans your hand you see a blue line like moving up and down the screen.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns green.
Yes!
You just hear River go.
And then I slowly open up the door because I don't know if this door is going to be creaky or loud or what's on the other side of the door, but I slowly open up the door.
We all follow.
You also
that it's the loudest door in existence.
You also hear the door does unlatch. You do hear that, but you also hear a very familiar electronified voice.
Welcome, Remy Lancaster.
So it's the exact same voice as the one from my dad's lab.
It seems to be yes.
That's sketchy. Okay, so I go in. I'm not going to relay that to them at all.
All right.
I'm not going to tell them.
River then goes up and goes, "Good job, princess," and like walks forward.
Oswald just like pats her on the back.
And then I slowly close the door behind us.
Okay.
Just in case it has like a alarm for if it's open for too long.
On the other side of the door, it's just a small area, basically just a connection between the door and the staircase. There's like a ladder leaning against the wall, a couple boxes, but it's basically just here's the door to the staircase. That's basically all it is.
Okay, so then I guess I'll take the lead.
Yeah, you know your way around here. I'll be like, it's your time to
bit.
shine, princess.
So then I guess we're like just carefully making our way down the stairs.
Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
I need all of you to give me a stealth check.
Yay. That's a 14.
22, my dude.
I got 23.
So you guys are making your way down the stairs fairly quietly, as quiet as you can be. There might be maybe a little like padding as you go down. So which floor are you guys going to?
Do we think it would be...
Should we do 250 first so we can shut off all the security and then go get shade?
But here's the thing, if we shut off all the security, they're immediately going to go to the security room.
That's fair. Okay, shade first, then security.
Okay.
So, floor 249.
Here's another stupid ass idea coming from your girl Elena. What if, and this is incredibly stupid because there's only 3 of us, what if we split the party?
How would we split the party? Would it
me, Oswald and me, and then you go look for shade.
Alright, you know what?
Because
James,
you're more
keep it
sneaky than
interesting.
us. You're more
James,
sneaky than
keep it
us.
Interesting. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it.
Well, hold on, Kyle. What are your thoughts?
I'm just here. I'm good.
I honestly think that'd
as long
be
as we
smart.
make it out without me dying, I'm fine.
And
Honestly,
then
I think that.
our meeting point will be the stairs.
Okay.
So that way we can either go up or down. We're not cornered.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
And if we have to fight on the stairs, we can easily fight our way up the stairs and then use the car to get to a different floor.
That's fair. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Alright, so
Make sure
alright.
while you guys, this is me talking River's voice real fast. Make sure when you guys are in security that you can find where Hood is before you turn everything off.
All right, so where is everybody going?
I'm going to go get Shade. They're going to Central Security.
And then I like salute and I go, "Oui, mon capitaine." And then I like pull out the boot gun and like get it somewhat ready and turn off the safety, because I know like at this point if I'm gonna need to use it, I need to have it ready.
Okay.
I just push the button on my shield and kind of give Remy the good to go look.
All right. So then we say our goodbyes and I start heading down the stairs.
Okay.
I follow.
Or wait, no, I go through the door.
Yeah,
River
I
needs
go
to go down the
downstairs.
stairs. River needs to
Okay.
go downstairs.
Before you go through the door,
Mm-hmm. Perception
there is
check.
there is a scanner.
Okay. Oh crap! She's gonna need a scanner to get in. So we go with. Wait, no, she wouldn't need a scanner to get into the closet.
Hey, can I
The
see,
closet.
James, can I do a perception check to see if there's air vents around me?
Go for it.
That was a natural 20.
There is a fairly large air vent right above you. Or
Okay.
you're down on 249, right?
I thought I was still with them. I didn't think I
Yeah,
thought I had to get a scanner.
Yeah, there is an air vent right, like, on the landing there, yeah.
Okay, so technically I can use the air vents to get around. I don't need to have Remy's hands.
But if Shade was able to get into a closet, you won't need a scanner to get into that said closet.
No.
Okay. So you go off, do your thing. We're gonna go through the door.
Yep, and you're gonna tell me what I need to do, James, because
All right.
All right, we're splitting the party.
don't split the party first rule. We're breaking
This
it.
always goes very well.
So we have Remy and Oswald going through the door on 250,
Mm-hmm.
and we have River down on 249.
Yep.
We're gonna start with Remy and Oswald.
Cool.
Gotcha.
So you guys go through the door, and I need you guys to give me a perception check.
You got it, dude.
Well, I imagine that we like open up the door and then we're like peeking our heads through.
Yeah, still gotta do with it.
So 19 and a 23.
Yup. I got the 23. Let's go.
Yeet.
All right. So you guys see a fairly long passageway. You guys are kind of in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
You both see a guard on either end,
Oh boy.
Great.
and you do see cameras dotting the way there.
Okay, so I'm gonna like close the door and turn to Remy, and I'm gonna say, "All right, look, what if you go to the other end or I go to the other end, either way, and we both try to knock out the guards before they do anything?"
Are they facing us, James?
What?
Are the guards facing, like, when we would walk outside the door, like Oswald's suggesting, would they see us right away? Like, are they looking at us?
So they appear to be patrolling, but at the moment they're looking away from you.
Okay. I like hold up a finger and like as like a weight and like just stand by the door for like 2 minutes and see like if we hear people walk by.
Okay. With your perception checks, you wait, give it a few minutes, and you finally hear two sets of footprints, 2 sets of footsteps come toward the door and pass, going in opposite directions.
So how long did that take?
About 2 minutes.
Okay, so then there's a 2-minute window before they switch.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely doable for both of us to get down to the other end of the hall and incapacitate the other.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
That depends on how you roll.
Yeah,
The dice will tell.
as we all know, I'm not that stealthy, but honestly at this point I will expend a hero point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so what? Yeah, so give me a stealth check.
I just rolled. It was a 17 for me.
I rolled a 5. I'm gonna do a hero point. What does that do?
You can re-roll it.
Okay.
That one.
14. That's a lot better.
All right.
I love his all right. Just we'll see how this goes.
All right, so here's what happens.
Oh boy.
Shoots. Magoo.
James, before you say what happened, I just would like to think that River is in the vents and just like trying to get to shade and just like is talking to herself because she knows Data and Rodney are listening to her and she just goes, better hope those fucks can be fucking stealthy like me. Oh my god, they're gonna fucking die, aren't they?
We were suspicious.
So here's what happens. Oswald.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick. Oswald left, Remy right? Or is it the opposite?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Oswald, you go to the left. You sneak down the hall. Don't have much of an issue. Now you're trying to incapacitate him, or how are you going to try to incapacitate him?
I was gonna whack him with the shield.
Okay. Give me a fighting check.
Fighting check. Oh, I really should have put some points into that, huh? I'm at +0. All right, well, that's a 10. I'm gonna use a hero point. Nope. I got a couple of those. Hey, 17.
There you go.
I'll take
I
it.
feel like at the same time as Oswald's doing this, I'm gonna take like the back of the. I'm gonna. Well, would a gun go off if the safety's off and I just smack someone with the butt of the gun?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
So then I'm gonna do that.
Well, I'll get to you here in a second.
Okay, I'm just making sure. This is all happening at the same time.
James is all, I'll tell you how you fucked up in a second.
I know.
Okay, what happens with my 17?
All right. Yeah, so you sneak up on him, get right behind him, straighten up, and bash him right across the head with the shield.
I gave him a good thwacking.
That was a nat 1 on his toughness.
Oh my
Yay.
god.
He is out.
Remy, from behind you, you hear thud. You hear clank thud. That guy is seeing stars right now. He is hearing Tweety Bird.
If that causes the dude to turn around, it wasn't my stealth check.
No, what causes the guy to turn around? Because he does turn around.
Was I just not fast enough?
He rolled just slightly higher than you.
Oh, boy.
Why?
So he turns around, like he stops suddenly, like, and looks over his shoulder.
I just pistol whip him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a fighting check.
All right. 13. God damn it.
Don't want to use all my hero points right now.
Do you want to use a hero point?
Yeah, I want to use a hero point, but I know for a fact if I don't get it, I'm going to be losing a hero point.
I mean, we had 3. You had 3 total. You'll just be down to 1.
Yeah. I just don't want it to be, like, not in vain. But, you know, here we go. 14!
Still not enough.
Oh, wait, that
Is there
was
any way, like,
strength.
I can help?
That was a strength. I'm sorry.
Huh?
But it's still the same modifier. It's a strength. I accidentally rolled a strength, but, you know, still the same modifier.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Is there any way I can, like, zoom over to help or something?
Not fast enough.
You are not
I
Blink.
can't, like, Captain America the shield at him?
Not in that span of time. You guys are doing this almost simultaneously.
Damn. Okay.
He basically turns around, sees you're about to hit him, and he just manages to move your hand out of the way, can't block you,
Okay.
and he's gonna counterattack.
Oh. All right.
That doesn't hit you. He is kind of taken by surprise. He's gonna try to, like, block you and backhand you, and completely misses.
Uh-huh.
All right. So, Remy, what are you doing?
I am going to try to you know, the first rule of disabling someone who's bigger than you, kick them where it hurts. I'm going to kick him right in the balls.
Okay. Fighting check.
Yeah. 13.
He manages to block you.
God damn it.
Yeah. You bring your knee up. He manages to sidestep a little bit. He kind of takes it in the thigh. Doesn't really hurt him too bad.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna try to hit you again.
Mm-hmm. What's Oswald doing in the middle of all this?
Standing triumphantly over my knocked out figure guard.
Hey, Remy.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to make a dodge?
No, it's not gonna help because he rolled a nat 20.
Oh, God.
There's nothing I can do to sort of, like, shield this, is there?
Meanwhile,
No.
River's in the vents, just like, yeah, I'm in an air vent.
Yeah, River, you're kind of hearing a little bit of scuffling. You're not sure what it is. You think it might be interference from the air vent. You're not sure.
River's just like, okay. I need to get down to the next floor.
So, Remy, I need you to give me a toughness check as he balls up his fist and he just punches you right in the side of the head.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, oh my god. I'm going to use my last hero point. I don't give two fucks. That was a 5.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Another 5. I am so
The
pissed.
dice are speaking.
I'm resetting my dice.
Oh my God.
Hold on.
How many d20s is that?
500.
Oh, okay.
This is ridiculous.
Nothing like rolling 500 d20s. For those listening at home, we're using Roll20. Me and Elena are not using dice. So,
Allie has dice.
Because
Yeah, Allie and
dice
Jake
hate
use
me
that.
and I don't want to use math that fast. I
I
have to
can't
do
numbers
math.
good.
I have to do math all day with my kids. I don't want to do math when I'm trying to relax.
Oh, okay.
Is she knocked out?
Yeah, probably. Seeing stars. I have a concussion.
You are dazed.
Dazed. Okay, so one injury.
No, so basically, yeah, you do take a injury. It's basically you can only take a single standard action on your next turn,
Okay.
so you can't move,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a -1 circumstance penalty on further checks against damage. So the next time I have you roll a toughness roll, you get -1.
Okay.
So you just get clocked on the side of the head. You hear ringing in your ears, and a splitting headache comes on. Yeah.
Oh, I completely forgot I had the close combat skill. Whoops. Attack check. Sorry.
So Oswald,
Mm.
at this point, you've taken down your guy, and you turn around. You see Remy struggling on the other end. You turn around just in time to see her get straight up punched.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can get over there and then hit the guy?
You can run. Yeah, they're close enough. You can get over to them in a single turn,
Okay.
and you'd be able to take an action. Yeah,
Okay. So would I be doing strength, fighting, what?
fighting.
Okay. And then I get +1 to this because close combat or whatever the fuck it's called. That's gonna be a 7.
Yeah, Yeah, that's a 17 for his parry. He manages to dodge out of the way of your shield.
As soon as he dodges, Oswald just kind of, that's disappointing. Just out loud says that's disappointing.
So Remy,
Mm-hmm.
Oswald's joined the fray. You still hear a ringing in your ears. What are you doing?
So am I on the floor?
No, you managed to stay on your feet.
Okay. I imagine that I'm like wiping blood away from like wherever I got punched or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna try to pistol whip him again.
Okay.
Gotta keep it up, my dude. Fighting check. Here we go. Okay, there we go. 12. Fuck this shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Do.
That's a hit.
I'm gonna be like, didn't your mama teach you it was not okay to hit girls? Whap!
Can I just say that River said that in the last time we had a fight, which was today in game time.
Yeah, so let's see. Oh, hello.
Hello?
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. So I'm gonna retcon something real quick.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I
Remy?
didn't hit him. Yeah.
You're not dazed.
What?
So because on your last roll, since it was less than 10,
Mm-hmm.
you can add 10 to it using a hero point.
Oh.
So you're not dazed. You just pretty much took that hit like a champ.
Oh, because she would have rolled a 15 instead.
Mm-hmm.
Because the hero point gave her a 5. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're not dazed.
So
Cool.
then
Yeah.
all those other times that I got hero points, that I used hero points,
They were still above 10.
well, yeah, they were. Okay. Never mind. So I'll just take away that injury. Okay, thank you, James.
Well, you still have the injury, so you still have the -1 circumstance penalty, but you're
Okay.
not dazed.
Okay, boop boop.
So. Okay. Now, as far as. So, that plus that. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Do.
Him, on the other hand,
Just whaps me one again.
no. You whap him. And
Yeet.
he takes a knee.
Mm-hmm.
He was not expecting that hard of a hit. Like, you come back swinging.
Now, James, do I have the chance to bring my knee straight up into his head? Like, just knee him straight in the head
Mm-hmm.
if he's down on his knees?
Wait, so you're trying to knee him straight in the head?
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, if he's down on his knees, I could easily do that. Just another, like, right into the head.
Okay. So basically, as a free action, you guys can do extra effort. Which you guys can do any of these as a free action. So, Remy, you can use extra. So we're going to call this extra effort. You're going to take an extra effort, an extra action, and try to knee him.
Mm-hmm.
You become fatigued after you do it, though.
Yes. Which means you are hindered. Which, let me see if I can find the actual. You move at -1 speed rank, so you're moving a little slower afterward.
Then I won't knee him in the head.
Okay.
I'll just like back up a little bit from him to give us some space then.
Yeah, if anything, I can take him out.
Hmm. Okay. So it is him now. And he's gonna kind of get up, blink a couple of times, try to figure out which Remy he's looking at. And yeah, he's gonna swing wild.
Mm-hmm.
Remy, give me a parry check.
A parry check? I've never done a parry check. Here we go. 15.
Not quite enough. Remy, what is your parry DC?
My parry DC 12.
Okay. Just want to make sure it's not quite enough. He swings wild, and you feel his fist on your rib cage.
Hmm.
Give me a toughness check.
Okay. 4.
You're not good at those.
No. Remy's not tough yet. She's just wicked smart. In certain aspects.
That's actually a 3 because of the -1. But it's still, yeah, you're now dazed. So you take that hit and you feel some ribs are bruised now.
You gotta love bruised ribs.
2 injuries.
Is River hearing anything from like Data or Rodney's end about what's going on, or is she just
repeated? Ooh.
Just half tempted to shoot this guy in the head and call it over with. But I'm not going to.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's pretty much just, oh, that had to hurt. Oh, Remy, your heart rate just stopped for a second. Are you okay? What's that shuffling?
Kind of misery.
River's just like, I should have stayed with them, shouldn't I?
Oswald just pipes up and is like, no, you're fine. I got this. Don't worry about it. It's 2 versus 1. He's just getting in good blows.
We have to watch the princess get beat up a little bit.
Oswald, it's your turn.
Okay, shield bash. Hey, nat 20.
Woo!
That is an auto hit.
I see him basically like knock her out a little bit, and I'm like, you really should not hit a woman like that. Just bring the edge of the shield right down on his head.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So his resistance check. And another picture of that one. Because he just rolled a 2.
Yay!
Yes.
Against Oswald's 22. He is incapacitated.
Good.
Yeah, you hit him with the edge of the shield, and he is on the floor, just done.
And then I stand triumphantly over this guy too.
Superhero pose.
I unclick my shield so that it retracts, and I'm like, don't hit women.
And then I just go, come on, Oz. We get going, and I'm like holding onto my ribs and just like trying to like sort of jog in a general direction of where Data showed us where the security room was.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys are starting to make your way toward the security room. River.
Hello.
I need you to give me a stealth check.
Ooh, fun check. I got a 22.
Because
funny. You are listening to the scuffle You hear Data just kind of make the comment of Remy's heart just stopped for a second.
River stills for a second. She says, "Is the princess okay? Do I need to go rescue her?"
Oh no, she's fine now.
All right, cool. I'm gonna keep going.
You make your way through the air vent. I need you to give me an intellect check.
Okay. Forgot what my intellect was.
No, I'm sorry. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. As you're crawling through, you can see through the various vents. You can see a good amount of guards, one in each hallway,
Cool.
kind of patrolling around. There are at least 4 guards that you can count. There may be more. But you do come to, you can see doors with various locks and scanners. As you're crawling through the air vent, you find one that doesn't seem to have a scanner on it.
Okay. Are there are there guards in this specific hallway?
I need that one. No.
No?
No.
All right. Can I drop out of the air vent and like quietly try to open up the door of that closet?
As you're dropping down, give me another stealth check.
Alrighty.
Either stealth or athletics. I'll let you decide.
Oh, we're doing stealth, my man. I got a 20.
A 20?
Unnatural. Yep, unnatural.
Okay. You kind of take your time with it, move the vent out of the way, and you kind of lower yourself down using your stretching ability. And you're kind of using it as kind of a grappling wire.
Yeah.
You just kind of lower yourself down. You reach for the doorknob. You're just opening the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You open the door, and at first you see you see like a janitor's closet. You see a mop, like a couple Roomba-looking bots.
Mm-hmm.
A couple like jugs of cleaning supplies.
Okay, while she's looking around, can River just be like, "Beautiful. Your knight in shining fucking armor is here."
You feel a force like a truck hit you.
Oh my fucking god!
Give me a strength check.
Oh no. Guess what's still 0? Got 7.
You are on the floor.
Oh my fucking god, that's not how you treat a rescuer.
You see Shade materialize, kind of straddling you with a smile on her face. Oh, I'm glad to see you and not a guard.
Oh my fucking god. Shade, where's Hoodie?
I don't know. They kind of took him up to one of the upper floors. I don't know where.
All right, well, Princess and Walkie Talkie are upstairs dealing with Central Security.
What did you just call me?
You're a Walkie Talkie.
I don't accept that.
Shade just kind of leans in close to you. Hey, Data, if you can hear me, can you reconnect me to the frequency again? And Data, you can hear Data. Yeah, sure. And clicking on his end. Testing 1, 2. And you hear Shade's voice in the back of your mind, like you've been hearing the others the whole time.
All right. Well, now that we have you, we need to go to them, I guess. We split the gang, which isn't normally the smartest plan, but I'm the stealthy one.
You are?
Yeah.
I thought that was my job.
Oh, you're really good at it too, huh? Invisible.
Yeah.
You just hear Oswald snickering.
That's a cheap shot, by the way, but that's cool.
I guess I should get off of you, huh?
Oswald laughs.
You know what? Not the worst position I've been.
Oswald laughs a little harder.
Shade stands, helps you up.
Okay. All right. Central security?
Sounds good.
All right. Can instead of doing the way that Shade would probably think of going, I want to do something really stupid but also really fun.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to anaconda my arm around Shade and then just boost myself back up into the air vent and go.
I need you to give me a dexterity check.
Okay.
+2 because of your power.
Okay. I got a natural 20 if you're giving me that +2.
All right.
That's
So,
fuck it.
yeah, you hear Shade go, what the fuck? Oh. As you kind of snake your way up to the vent.
And she looks at Shade and she goes, I got a handle on my power. Woo!
I see this. Well done. Hey, Rapunzel, we want to let down your arm?
She was like, that's gay. And she puts down her arm.
I'm sorry, that was a bad joke.
It
was.
I like how both Shade and River are right now playing off of the princess damsel in distress prince rescuing each other thing, though.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out now. So yeah, she manages to climb using your arm up to the air vent and in. I need you to give me one more stealth check.
Okie dokie. I got 25.
God damn it, Allie.
These dice like me. They're like, thank you for spending way too much money on us. We give you good numbers.
Cheating dice, cheating dice. They cheat us and they hate us.
No, it's just you upset the dice gods last week.
Yeah,
I
probably.
did.
No, I did with how many times I was Mr. Slickety Smooth.
All right, so you guys are sneaking your way back. Remy and Oswald.
Okay.
You guys are making
Is there like a central console?
Well, first and foremost, you guys make your way to the room with the central security.
Mhm.
Awesome. Make sure you guys look for Hood. Remember what River said.
Yes.
You guys make your way to the room that Data had pointed out. And there is another scanner. Remy, you're going to try your credentials again?
Yeah.
Okay. You place your hand on the scanner.
Guarantee you,
And
I don't get in.
this time it turns red. Access denied.
Oswald, we're going to need you to flirt with that scanner.
I'm not sure that's how that works. I guess I'm gonna, over the comms, I'm gonna ask Data, like, hey, Data, is there anything you can do to get us into this room or no?
Data's quiet for a second. No, but I wonder. Oswald, could you put your hand up to the scanner?
Sure. Then I do it.
Okay. Oswald, as soon as you put your hand on the scanner, you start seeing, like, you start hearing a voice in your head.
Scanning.
Okay, hello?
Hello.
Well, alright. That's how this works then.
I love how Oswald's just like, well, slap my ass and call me Sally.
Hey, can you let me in here? I got shit I need to do. The boss wanted me in here.
I do not find your palm recognition in our records.
That's fine. I have the daughter of Lancaster with me, so she's the one that needs to get in.
Oh my god.
One moment.
Give me a deception or a technology check.
Which one is higher?
Trying to deceive.
Ironically, deception is higher. That's a 12. You know what? 0 point. 14. I'll take it.
Tell me, what is your name?
My name is Jake Gold.
Jake Gold.
It's the best thing he could come up with at that time.
You couldn't have looked at one of the security guard's badges.
Nope.
In the middle of all
occur to
this.
me, Kyle, or Oswald.
In the middle of all this, Remy's just like pinching her, like the bridge of her nose, like, oh dear God.
Are you new, Jake?
Yeah, I just started last week. I've been talking to IT, and they're still putting my stuff in. So
Scanning. Adding credentials.
thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Access granted.
And Remy, you hear,
Welcome, Jake Gold.
I just look at him and I go, Jake
I look at
Gold,
Remy and
huh?
I'm just like, I just shrug and I'm like,
so
Okay.
Oswald.
yeah.
I want you to know this entire conversation happened in your head.
Yeah, I figured.
Remy, you just watched as Oswald stood there for a moment as it like scanned for an unusually long time and eventually turned green.
I just look at him. I'm like, Jake Gold, huh?
You didn't hear any of that, did you?
No, I did not.
Well, I work here now.
Make sure she gets you on payroll.
Well, you know what? Hands back on the scanner. Hey, real quick, can you put me on payroll too? They were having troubles with that.
Your request does not compute.
All right, never mind then.
All right, I go into the security room.
Okay. As you guys, so the door opens, kind of slides open. You guys enter, and as you enter, the motion sensors turn on, the lights, and you can see a fairly large console against the far wall, like the opposite wall from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if there's any sort of like security measures that are either like barely visible or like, you know, anything like that.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna do a perception check to see if I see anything on the monitors itself.
I got an 18 for mine.
Okay.
I have a 4. There's so much going on that I am currently woozy.
You're still reeling from Jake Gold.
I'm still reeling from getting smacked in the face, the ribs, and then hearing Jake Gold.
So, Oswald, you look around. You don't really, surprisingly, you don't see too many security measures in place.
Okay.
There's not even a camera in this room.
Interesting. Okay.
You do, however, hear it almost sounds like a printer off to your right. And you turn and you do see it's like you've seen like the card printers like they have at like the DMV or something.
Right.
And you hear it churning. Do you go over to it?
I guess. I mean, if there's nothing that's really going to trip an alarm, then I suppose I'll go over to it.
Okay. After a moment, it finishes printing, and a
Do
card
not tell me this is a worker card for Jake Gold.
It drops a card with the name Jake Gold, security guard.
Oh my god. I pick it up and I pin it to my shirt.
It's not exactly a name tag per se. It's more like a key card.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just throw it in my pocket then.
Okay. Is there anything else what are you guys doing?
I'm walking up to the console. Actually, did she see anything or no?
Probably not.
You really didn't see a whole lot. You're just kind of taking the room in. You take a deep breath and your ribs hurt.
Yeah, I'm probably still like
it's
reeling.
Like from SpongeBob when Squidward goes into the future and everything's chrome and he's like future except Jake Gold. That's what's going on in your head right now.
Probably.
Yeah, but I'm gonna walk over to the console and I'm assuming that my power has to do with like I have to be in contact with the machine. So I'm just gonna put both my hands on the machine and just see if anything happens.
Oswald, are you touching the keyboard, the monitor, one of the monitors? What are you doing?
I suppose I'll go for the keyboard first just to see if
Okay.
I can do anything with that or if anything happens. And if nothing happens, then I'll go for the monitor next.
Okay. As you put your hands on the keyboard, you see one of the monitors flash. And it's basically asking for credentials.
I slipped my card in there, I guess.
You do find like a card scanner on the keyboard.
Okay.
And you slip your key card in. And after a second, it pops across the screen. Welcome, Jake Gold.
Jake, can it be that Jake Gold is like just completely bold, underlined, all like taking up most of the screen?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, this is my one biggest regret. I don't care that I get caught. I don't care that I almost die. Oh, why did I pick this name?
A river and shade almost there.
Given the time frame it took them to get in, you guys are probably in the stairwell.
Okay.
Are you going to take the air vents again?
I mean, we need a scanner to get in where they are. Yeah, so we take the air vents.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are in the air vents. You guys are almost there.
Okay.
Okay, so I imagine like while they're doing that, they're like saying like we're leaving the room now, and like Remy's like still reeling from getting hit. That she's like giving them directions on how to get to the room that they're currently in.
I don't think you would know via air vent. I don't think you would know the directions.
I would imagine if you're heading up from like she's just giving directions of how like they came through. So like to try to best figure out through the air vents how to do that.
Also, as you guys are going through the air vent, are you still looking through the vents as you go down?
Yeah, I guess.
As you're going, you do see the guard that got into a fight with Remy and Oswald. Just laying unconscious under one of the vents.
Okay, so from the vents, you just hear, like, River going... That's all you hear. But Shade, look what the fuck they did.
Is it obvious that it was my shield? Like, is there some sort of mark that it was my shield that knocked him out?
Property of Jade Gold.
There's a good bit of blood on his, like, matting his hair. But other than that, there's really no.
He's unconscious, right? He's not dead?
Yeah, he's unconscious. He's still alive, as far as you know.
Yeah, River.
As far as I know.
Yeah, so I'm gonna guess because like air vents like echo a little bit. You just hear from like because River assumes like everyone here guard wise is knocked out. So I just want you two to hear from the air vent. Shit, they knocked him out.
I look at Remy and I'm like, this place is haunted.
It's like all echoey and distant.
Yep. Can't really make out what it said, but all I hear is just like a faint laughing in the distance, and I'm just like, Remy, I think this place has ghosts.
Shade follows you. She looks through the vent. Well, good job, guys.
Yeah, it turns out I hit things real good.
All right, can I open up the vent and go down? And the way I want to go down is I want to, like, basically... So we're, like, looking right at the guy, like, from up above, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I want to do is I want to open up the vent and then just kind of cannonball on his wrist.
Oh, God. Why cause him any more harm? He's probably dead. I nat 20'd on his skull with the edge of my shield.
River has a sick sense of humor. River has a sick sense of humor.
God.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't dead before.
So now River's just sort of sitting on him and his poorly cracked ribs and is just giggling maniacally. So Shade knows exactly where River's mental state is.
Oh, God.
Shade. If you're looking up at Shade, Shade is just shaking her head at you.
It was funny.
She's just shaking her head as she drops down.
Hey guys. I got Goth Princess. She needed rescuing. I am her knight in shining armor.
I like slide open the door and I'm like holding onto my head and I'm just like, come on in. I like go back and like sit down.
River struts in like, you talking to the computers yet? Who the fuck is Jake Gold?
Don't worry about it.
Remy, Shade is kind of looking at you. Ooh. She kind of looks at you and just, oh, Remy, does that hurt?
I like just wave her off and I'm like, it'll be fine. I'm fine. You just need to figure out where the fuck Hood is and we can leave.
River then goes, Shade, I forgot to tell you. We have a new pet at the house.
Let's not talk about that right now. Let's just continue what we're doing. Get it over with. Get Hood, and then we can
You're right.
show
I
River.
should tell them together.
Yeah, sure. Let's do
We
that.
adopted a stray.
Okay. Let's Shade will explain later. Don't worry about it right now.
You hear Shade mumble under her breath, I swear to God, if it's another reptile.
Might as well be. He's kind of a snake. But regardless, let me see what I can do with this. Hey, Data, you still there?
Yes.
I'm gonna see if I can get this system to allow you access. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll see what I can do.
Certainly. Please, go ahead.
All right, so I put my hands back on the keyboard and I'm like, is anybody there?
Welcome, Jake Gold.
Ah, all right, cool. That's who I am.
Big regret.
Yeah, big regret. All right. Yeah. Hi. Is there any way that you can allow an outside system allow access to you?
You want to grant remote access to someone?
Yes, that is exactly what I want to do.
And this is all in his head, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I can't really say what I'm thinking right now then. Never mind.
Mhm.
Because right
One
now my
moment.
warning signs are pew, 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 pew.
Right now, I'm just picturing Shade is just like playing with Remy's hair, and River's just like staring up at the ceiling, like,
One moment. I'm sorry, you do not have access to this feature.
What if I were to convince you that I do have access to this feature?
I'm sorry, you do not have access to this feature.
Would you like...
Would you like me to run the check again? Are you an administrator?
I am an administrator, actually.
Deception.
Liddy. I don't have any hero points left, so if I fuck up, I fuck up. Damn it.
That's a 10.
oh, please it be a DC 10.
It's going to be higher than a DC 10, I can tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Access denied.
Can I try one more time? I was recently promoted. The paperwork hasn't gone through yet.
Why don't you just say, like, either the name of the corporation and say, I'm Mr. So-and-so. I didn't write down what the actual name was. I just wrote down Cybertech.
Oh, I did.
Or say that you're Augustus Lancaster and they don't have your clearance yet.
I could do that, I suppose. What's the name of the company again?
It's Astoria Cyber Tech.
Astoria Cyber Tech.
Astoria.
Okay, Astoria. Here's the deal. My name, what's his name? The scientist's name? Augustus Lancaster.
Augustus.
Mhm.
Yeah, Augustus Lancaster.
My name is Augustus Lancaster. My daughter is standing right next to me, and I need you to allow access to outside force. James.
Shiny click clacks.
No.
Give me a
That was a
deception
lot
check.
of dice. That was a lot of dice for a computer, James.
I clicked it, but it hasn't gone through. 14.
Access denied. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert. Unauthorized access. Red alert.
That is where we're going to call a session. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Tune in next week for episode 3. Be sure to check out our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And for news and our blog, please make sure to check out our website, dicedropblog.com.